So that's one town defended. Now this one is a good one. We want to capture him because we need to ask if he wants to join. This lady, we don't have good relations with them. Again, I thought we did. I thought we were building it up, but let's let them go so now they're break even. These guys are in pretty good relations with us. Let's get a little bit more. This lady, Ergeon, that's fine. We'll hang on to her. We'll start Disporian. Yeah, that's another big clan, but only clan tier 4, so we'll hang on to them. I'm wondering why we're capturing all these guys. Usually we don't. Okay, Seogoris is Tynops, clan tier 5. It's good. They don't have that many people in their clan, though. And we have 0 relations with them, so let's get a little bit. First thing, let's go talk to, what's his name? Ergeon. See if he's willing. If he has a bunch of fiefs, he may not actually. We might need to take his land. No, he's open to it. Nice, we got 100% double chat right off the bat. We just need to avoid critical failure. And of course, Tailworlds delivers. Of course, freaking Tailworlds delivers with an 82%. It had 5% chance, and it... Bro, this game is so unbelievable sometimes. Like, I know for a fact that's not how statistics works, because I've seen it so many times where you have like a 90% chance, and it's like 10 in a row it'll fail you. It's like, that's not how math works, dude. But anyways, let's not get all dour here. So it's not that big of a deal. We don't need it. It's just there's a long cooldown between when you can ask them again, and we had good relations with them. That should have been an easy one. But I think, so here's my theory, and I'll keep this quick. I think sometimes they make it, they just throw numbers up, but it's like a trap, because that was the highest percentage chance. But I've noticed sometimes you should definitely not take the highest percent chance unless it's 100%. So if there's like a 70% and an 80%, way more often than not, you do not want to take the 80%, because I feel like they trick you and they just screw you over, and they do like stuff like that where it's a double fail. It happens so often, and it's a 5% chance of happening, but it happens like 60-70% of the time. So obviously Tailworld's math is just not legit. So yeah, don't always go for the top one, especially like that one. We were so far ahead, we had a double pass on the first attempt. So we didn't really need to do that, but it's all right. It is what it is. See if there's any good... Now, right now, I'm mostly just trying to do these for relations and for XP gains. So, for example, this one is with a noble. However, there's no way we can do this because we don't have parts. Anyways, let's see where this army goes. We need to go take Veron back as well. Yeah, let's head back to Veron. I don't know. These guys might go south and try and take Ortizia again, so... Let's go keep an eye on them. Fortunately, I don't have a clue where that army went, so I'm not going to go chasing anymore. Let's go back and take Veron. And then after that, probably Remtoil. And then I don't really know what else we could do here. This war is pretty much done, unless we want to start pushing out here. Biggest issue is I don't want to open ourselves up to war with somebody else. Like, I'd rather stop this war and then come up here and start working on these guys. So Sturgio would be a good target, the Northern Empire would be a good target, and we just expand out nice and non-border gore-ish, because I don't think that's a good idea. The AI is definitely better at wars in these patches, so it's tougher, and they're also cheesier. They'll just spawn even more armies than they used to in the past. So anyways, let's take this one back. Yeah, only 200 people here, so this would be an easy one. Pretty straightforward. We did lose a few people, that's just because I rushed it, but it's alright. And a keep battle, yay! Everybody's favorite. There we go, got that battle done. I put all tier 2 units in so they can get some level ups. I'll took that back. And we'll leave this one on. Yep, make sure they can get their garrison going. Alright, so I think Remtoil should be next. They shouldn't have any kind of military over here. They can't get there unless they either go through water, which I know they won't do because there's land, or they have to come through this little corridor down here. So I think if we can shut this area down, trade agreement with the Northern Empire. I don't really care. I don't really know what it does either. And then Veron, we will keep that one. Right, so Hertigea should be the first target they go after when they are attacking from this area. So that's kind of my hope. Let's take Rumtoil. Yeah, see, we're starting to get too many fiefs. We need to get a clan converted. we need to hire somebody so we can give these away and have some help defending. We can just get some luck and avoid all that Tailworld's math, then I think we could probably do it. Here comes someone. Cut this guy off. Actually, there's another couple armies we can, or parties we can call in. Why don't we do that? What are you doing? Yeah, we gotta chase this guy. Yeah, this is like the worst part of the game. They're just gonna get by you and they're gonna siege something right next to you because the AI is terrible, but at least they're not like running around here infinitely and you have to chase them. That would be literally the worst. So let's go wipe this out. We'll go back and see if we can fight anybody. Is there anybody in here we can actually convert? Paladios, Vados. No. What I might start doing if this becomes too much of a pain in the butt is I might just promote companions. I really don't want to do that, but because they start out at a really low clan tier and they're not all that useful. They'll get like 2 small parties, but if you get like a clan tier 5, they have really big parties and big armies. So that would be the ideal situation. Alright, there we go. No losses. I'll put all these back in jail because there's nothing we can really do here. And most of these people hate us enough to where it would take us several nobles to get back to 0. Right, drop them off, and then we'll keep heading out to the east. So, heading towards Remtoil. Hopefully we don't see another army. We might end up doing is releasing some of these guys, because we don't need this big of an army. We do need it at the beginning of the war, but towards the end of the war, I'd rather have another army ran by somebody else, so that they can just defend. And then what we can do is we can set these guys, if we go to diplomacy, we can set these guys to defensive. Your vassals will be more inclined to take defense, like responding to sieges and enemy raids. So that would be a good idea. They've been raiding the crap out of us too, haven't they? Yep. Freaking bastards. Okay, well, let's head up to Remtoil. Wait, what happened to Durther? Did he die? Let's take a look. Did his... Oh, he died. Natural causes. Yeah, he was old. Age 62. I was gonna say that would have been kind of funny to get every king as a vassal. That'd be actually that's a really good challenge. Or at least if not the king himself, but their clan. I think that would have been an interesting idea. The main thing I was looking here is to see if they had influence to even call an army together. So Demirok does have enough, so they could. And if we release all our vassals, it'd be a decent army. So it's all these troops. That's at least 700, 800 maybe, and then they need to go recruit some more too because they're kind of low. You know what? Maybe we should do that. Let's cut these people loose. Yeah, we'll cut everybody loose. They can go recruit back up to normal, and then hopefully they start an army and do something useful here. But we're down to 1200, but I think that's plenty for what we're looking to do. Yeah, taking Remtoil is going to be pretty important here, so let's do that. All right, this place is not very well defended. So let's get our siege equipment, and then we'll just go in. Alright, this one's going to be super loud and hard to edit around, and it's probably not going to be that interesting, so let me skip this, although we are still getting that really annoying bug where you have to cancel all your parties and then redo them, otherwise you can't put troops into one of them. There we go. Alright, I'll be back. There you go, 6 losses. Got the castle. We'll hang on to this one, I think. Actually, how many fiefs does our Batanian guy have? He has 4. Yeah, that's fine. This is the only one that we would probably need to swap out, give them a bunch of castles, and then we'll take all their towns so we can get the increased party size. Or we can leave them because they'll probably be the only ones that can actually call a party together because they do get influence from the fiefs. We could pass some policies that allow them to get a little bit of influence. I'm just worried about them having too much because then they're going to vote for a bunch of garbage. Here, like this one, 0.5 influence per day. They can get a little bit. That's fine. And no surprise, Veron is being attacked. 733. So no matter how many times we take them out, they're just going to keep sending more. Oh, and I can't deny these guys, actually. So we're not even on the vote. We'll give it to the Batanian. Well, hopefully we can get down there in time. It's going to be close. We just got there. Yep, how many? There's 32 militia left, so if we were like a second later, they would have taken it. Right, no losses, easy defense. Desporion, this guy absolutely hates us. There's no way we're going to turn his opinion around on that either, so we'll just throw him in jail. So now we got a nice little collection here. So now would probably be a good time for peace, so we can rebuild our troops and stuff, and then shift our focus to the north. I don't know if this guy's willing to go to peace. He is. He's not going to pay us for it, though, and he really should, because we're destroying him pretty badly. Right, I guess I forgot to unpause, but anyways, these guys asked for peace. They were willing to pay us 3 grand a day for 100 days. So we took it, and now what we want to do is recruit more troops and get back to our max, and then we'll set up for a war with, I think, Britannia would be the most logical one next. Finish these guys off, and then start working our way maybe to the peninsula, take out Sturgia. I think if we can consolidate all this, and then we'll just have a front that basically runs like this. I don't know when we should pause and go north. It's going to be a huge pain going back and forth, though. So I don't know how that's going to work. But either way, this is a very solid foothold. I would like to get more clans under our belt if we can. So I think that'll be maybe after the next war, we'll try to get a few Britannians, and then, yeah, I'm not sure exactly, but we need to get more people, more clans in our kingdom. All right, all of our companion parties are all maxed out with archers, and we need to do the same for ours. But then I kind of want to, before we go, kind of want to spend some time going to these settlements and getting them fixed up a little bit. Making sure we've got buildings still going and getting these towns maxed out. This one's still in pretty good shape. Let's put some more cash in. So I'm going to do this for all of the ones that we have, and then we'll go back to being at war. Right, I was going to try to go up to the island of Havalvik, but looks like our vassals want war with Sturgia, which is fine. Let's start heading over towards Carbantheth, and that'll probably be our first target. And we don't want them to form an army in the beginning. We need to have a big army so that we've got as much firepower against their first army as possible, and then we can let them go. And yeah, everybody wants it, so we'll agree. So I don't see their army yet. Oh, we just got our wife pregnant again. She's getting old too. 32. Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're having our 8th kid. We have the makings of a nice little dynasty here. So I don't see their army. There it is, actually. Let's see, if we attack this, don't go inside, please. Yeah, if we attack this, hopefully they stick around to try to defend it. And by that, I mean they just stand there and stare. Here we go. We'll get our siege engines. Oh, wow. This place is really weak. Yeah, they've been struggling to get this one up and running. But they're starting to wander off. I don't know if they'll come back. Oh boy. Yeah, he's gonna put together a decent army, but we'll probably have the advantage even if they have more numbers. We have almost 3,000 troops, so I think we'll be alright. Okay, here they come. Yeah, 1,300. What we should probably do is take this, immediately leave, and hopefully he sieges, and then we can just take him down. Now this map, we don't seem to be getting any angles on anybody. Yeah, this is pretty tough from an archer perspective on the offensive side. So I don't... Yeah, it's a good thing they only have like 350 people here, because we're struggling to get kills, even with our overwhelming superiority. So let me get my javelins off here, and then I guess we'll just have to assault with the melee troops in front. Okay, there we go. We are sitting at 100. I don't think it'll be that bad, though. They don't seem to have too many angles. So let's just get our infantry in here. And we'll try and help as well. Got some firepower helping us out. Just need to try and chip away at one of the sides here. Here we go. We're working our way through. Yeah, let me grind some of this out. Here we go. They're starting to run. We've cut our way through. We got to be careful though. There's some big two-handed weapons they've got here. Here we go. We can get multiple hits. Alright, they're breaking. Right, we're in. Let's get our troops over here and try and have... we'll hold this entrance. Make sure they don't reinforce that area. We gotta be careful. They do have archers. So let's keep moving. Let's move over this way. Yeah, we're getting hit. Having that one-handed, two-handed combo was really nice to have. I might recraft this and just put the same blade and everything, but swap out the handle so we can use... we could use it with the shield. The two-handed is definitely stronger, but having that protection is nice, especially in these sieges. There we go, we got him. Alright, are they done? Yeah, they got 60 people left. I'm gonna finish this up. Alright, we got it. 7 losses. We do have to fight a keep battle. Okay, keep battle done. And I put a bunch of peasants in to get level ups, although we only leveled up once, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, we got it. Let's pillage, and then we have to deal with these guys. Also, I think we'll keep this one as well. I don't really see a reason not to. Our Batanian vassal already has quite a bit of land. Now this space has been beat up pretty badly. It's only 1,000 prosperity, so yeah, we'll hang on to this one, get it built up, and then eventually we can give it to somebody. I think for now, let's just put some cash in, and we need to wait for the loyalty to go up a bit, and we also need to defend. So why don't we... I know there's a big army right here. We're trying to bait them to attacking, so I'll probably back out. Alright, so let's back out and see if they attack, or if not, we'll just follow them. Please show up on the list. Oh man, it's gonna not even... Yeah, we don't even show up. So we'll give it to Aaron, so we can reorganize these later. It's not a big deal. At least it'll go to somebody that it has the right culture, so that should help. Where are you going? He's probably going to Aster, if I had to guess. Pick up some troops, and then while we're following him... Nope. Probably Ormenfard, because that's, I think, a pretty weak castle. Okay, they decided to go through our entire kingdom, and whoops, we just disbanded. That's fine. Let's start it up again, and then we'll do just the clan. We'll let our all of our vassals kind of do their own thing. So what we need to do is buy some food because we're starving, and then we'll go up and defend. Now it looks like our buddies already started another army. Perfect. So they're going to help us out. We may not even get there in time. Let's help them out though for sure, because we don't want them to lose all their troops. But yeah, 2,500 or 2,100 versus 1,000 should be an easy one. Alright, we're going to have several phases of reinforcements here, but they're getting stomped already. 60 to 1. So it should be pretty straightforward. And I've been trying to get back to that thing where I would charge my cav into their cav and then just leave them in shield wall, and that would get a lot of them stuck. They seem to ignore me this time, but usually it works out pretty well. Take out some of their leadership here if we can. Okay, there we go. They're getting reinforcements, so we're not going to chase them. Just stay here. Let's go ahead and hold fire here. We don't need to shoot because they're not really doing much. Go. Okay, we can't really do much against the cav unless we have a javelin. Yeah, I've tried to use it with this two-handed sword. It's pretty tough to use actually. You can get it once in a while, but it's not a consistent weapon. Let's go and turn their shooting back on so we can take out these roaming cav. Yeah, they just don't have a whole lot of troops that can contest us. Cut through all the junk. Get out of here. Starting to take some hits. Let's clean this out and then we'll get out. Go. Yep, here comes more infantry. Let's go and hold arrows for a sec. Actually, yeah, we still have half of our ammo. We're not even halfway through their army though. That's the thing that concerns me. I need to skew to this right side. Let me get... yeah, we don't need to be on that left side anymore. So I'm going to pull everybody over here. Cleaning up the front. Hopefully that helps, because we were taking some pretty heavy losses. I think it's because our infantry, they may not stack up to theirs quite the same, but I think with the archers it probably doesn't matter as much. Almost out of ammo, not really. They're down 600 people down. Oh yeah, we're getting hit hard. Our archers are not shooting. What are they? They're sending cav over here? Oh, they're sending... I don't know how that happened. That's weird. They've got a bunch of foot troops, but they're going after our archers. Yep, they're gonna swallow a bunch of our infantry here, or our archers. Can we... I'm gonna give them a charge command. Let's get back here and get these guys off of our archers. Get off of our archers, dude. Get off. We'll go line formation with our archers, and then I'm just gonna give them the charge command because they caught us. We're not getting out. We have to just fight our way out of this one. There we go. Alright, what's our infantry doing? They still have a decent amount of troops, so we gotta be careful here. Let's actually pull back. Put our archers over here. We'll leave them on the other side of these infantry though. Oh yeah, they have recruits coming in now, so I think they're pretty much done. Let's go in charge now. Start cutting holes in their formation here. Oh, got both of them. We're just gonna push to the back of their formation. See if we can get these archers to stop shooting at me. Jesus, man. Every single shot. Hit me in the neck. Hit me in the neck. We won. Took some heavy losses, but I think a good chunk of that's going to be garrison. Yeah, I don't think it's I think most of it was other parties. Yeah, look at our archers didn't really take much damage, so that's fine. Zorina, do we want you to join? Not really. So we'll keep her prisoner. This guy is Sturgia. Clan tier 3, definitely not a clan tier 3. I'd rather just promote my own. Yorig is clan tier 5. This could be a good one. We'll take him. That's a tier 5. Urik. Oh, there's another one. So there's 2 that we could try it with. And then this is the leader. Undaravig. Let's just take everybody, actually. Yeah, we need to take everybody. Alright, we got all them. Let's go ahead and drop them off at the... Actually, why did they come all the way back here? It has almost 600 people. The town, 800. 800. See, Ormond Fard is way weaker than that. I don't understand why they went all the way back here. But, you know, I don't understand Teobold's math, so that's probably why. So let's talk to these 2 and see if we can get them to convert. So Yorig, I believe, is the Niaz. Yep, Yorig. Let's talk to him.
It's been a lot.
There we go. So he's not interested. That's fine. We'll put him in jail. And I suspect the other guy's probably going to be similar. Is it Mimir? No. Yurik. Yeah, this guy. Okay, so he's actually open to it, but it's not looking good to start with. We don't have negative relations with them, so it's not completely lost. But here we go. 82%. Okay, we're good. Now we need to avoid the Terrible's math here on the last one. I'm going to not do this 92% because oh, critical fail. Okay, got it. Got it. 7% chance. And we got another critical fail. That's what I was talking about. It's always that last one that the math is BS. It's absolute, complete garbage BS. So stupid, man. That is so dumb. Like, don't even put numbers. Just say likely, unlikely, or we're going to screw you no matter what. They should probably put that as a warning. So all these idiots are going to jail, and they're going to stay in there for a very long time because I am annoyed at their faction. All right, let's head back. We'll come back to the front line. I don't know if that other army, the allied army... Oh, there they are. Yeah, I don't know where they're going to go, but I have them set to defense. Oh, boy. They're already attacking Carbands. Another 1,300. Okay, well, they've got a pretty strong army, so hopefully we can get there in time. Now, because we're not moving with the full army, we move quite a bit faster. Yeah, they're assaulting, so we need to get there ASAP. Alright, sweet. We got some allies here. Nice. 1,800. We should be able to win this pretty easily then. So they have to come to us because they're attacking, and we came in to help defend. So we're going to set up... Get a nice wide formation here with the archers. Get them spread out as much as we can. Do have some cav. I'll just leave them in reserve. I don't really want to use them. Alright, they're charging in with their cav. Yeah, in the front. That is a bold strategy. Let's see what they do though. Let's back our archers up just a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna lose some archers here for sure. That is a significant torrent of cav. But the good thing is it's hard to miss with so many people here. We just need to aim high enough to not hit their horse. So we can wipe them out. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I went through somebody's shield and then hit our own archer way in the back. Alright, seems like we're doing okay. Let's check on the front line. We're doing okay. They haven't even reached our line yet. I'm going to save the javelins here so we can help clean up the cav in a sec. Let's focus on this front line though. But they have a lot of very heavy armor, so this is their strongest army. Let's go and hold fire here, unless we have... No, we still have cav back there we need to deal with. Let's go help these guys out. Dude, what are they doing? Are they trying to melee our cav? Like, oh, you know what? They might be trying to skirmish. Yeah, that looks like skirmish behavior. Guy off real quick. Why am I not hitting him? Jeez. Got a really long sword. Oh, Help these guys out. Dude, we are just getting hit from every angle. How is our front line doing? They're doing okay. These guys are annoying as hell, man. Wow. Okay, we're okay. I think we're okay. Let's go ahead and turn archers off for a second. Yeah. Let's wait for them to get a little closer. I wouldn't even mind rotating them over a little bit so we can start targeting their archers. We're just getting absolutely blasted here. They have a lot of throwing weapons. So yeah, we need to get some firepower going over here. Hopefully we can get a little bit of a flank on them. I'm gonna spread these guys out like this, and I really hope we can get an angle on them because they're starting to do a lot of damage. Yeah, we've lost 32. We're not even halfway done with the fight. Okay, here we go. Let's clean up again. I hit these guys. Okay, there we go. Are they running? No, we did get a flank on them though. Let's get our archers back because I feel like they're gonna probably try and attack them. Nope, they're running. Maybe? Yeah, they're running. Okay, we got them. We took 34 losses. That's actually not that bad. That was a big army. There's Ryan Bad. We're gonna take him in for sure. We can't let him out because he's gonna have a big party. Oh, these are actual prisoners, so we can take more than we would normally. Basically for units. And then prisoner-wise, yeah, a lot of one-offs. Unfortunately, not a lot of the stuff that we want. That's fine. And they're all getting dropped off. So this is not our town, but they'll hold on to them for us.